Welcome back to our channel, your trusted home for in-depth, emotionally charged stories about the stars you love. Today's episode takes us deep into the private world of one of Britain's most beloved entertainers, Bradley Walsh. For decades, Bradley has been the nation's cheeky everyman, a man of warmth, laughter, and heart. From his game show triumphs on The Chase to his charming turns on Doctor Who, Bradley has remained a figure of reliability and good humor. But recent whispers suggest that behind that signature smile, something far more painful has been unfolding. Something that could change everything we thought we knew about the Walsh family. This is the story of Bradley Walsh and Donna Derby, and the shocking reports that have left fans in disbelief. It began quietly, as most heartbreaks do. Rumors first began swirling when Donna Derby was spotted leaving a London courthouse, looking tense and avoiding questions from reporters. Many dismissed it as a normal day for a choreographer and television producer known for her professionalism. But just days later, documents allegedly tied to a private legal filing surfaced online, and the name Bradley Walsh appeared as a respondent. Fans went into a frenzy. Could it really be that Britain's most beloved TV couple, married for over 25 years, were now entangled in a private dispute? For years, Bradley and Donna have been the image of stability in a world where celebrity marriages often collapse under the glare of fame. She's the elegant counterpart to his humor, the woman who's always stood quietly in the background, guiding his career, shaping his image, and raising their son, Barney. But the reports, if true, suggested something much more serious. According to insiders, the alleged filing involved personal misconduct and endangerment, words that, even without context, sent shockwaves through the British entertainment industry. As journalists scrambled to verify the story, Bradley Walsh went silent. The normally jovial star who could be found laughing his way through a chase round or cracking jokes with contestants suddenly vanished from public view. His fans noticed, so did ITV. Bradley missed a scheduled taping for the Chase celebrity special, citing personal reasons. Within hours, speculation had spiraled out of control. To understand how things could have reached this point, we have to go back to the beginning of Bradley and Donna's love story. They met in the late 1980s when Bradley was still fighting to make his name in entertainment, and Donna was already an accomplished performer and choreographer. Their chemistry was instant. By all accounts, Donna was the one who grounded Bradley, the one who helped him transition from footballer to showman. She coached his stage presence, helped him refine his comic timing, and even advised him on scripts. She was the quiet architect of his public success. Over time, the two built a life filled with love, laughter, and ambition. Together, they raised their son, Barney, who would later join Bradley on the road for their much-loved show, Breaking Dad. To the public eye, they were perfect, but perfection, as we know, often hides pressure. Close friends of the couple have since hinted that the last few years haven't been easy. Between Bradley's grueling ITV filming schedule, his commitments to The Chase, Beat the Chasers, and his acting roles, the star spent long stretches away from home. Donna, meanwhile, took on the responsibility of maintaining their private world, protecting the family from tabloid intrusion, managing appearances, and keeping life steady. But even the strongest marriages can strain under years of distance. Sources close to the couple suggest that tension began to build quietly, often around Bradley's exhaustion, work-life balance, and growing health concerns. The same energy that made him unstoppable on television had begun taking a toll behind closed doors. And according to one insider, that's when things began to change. Donna reached a point where she didn't recognize him anymore. He was tired, withdrawn, not the Bradley everyone knew, said one person reportedly close to the family. In recent months, fans have noticed subtle changes too. Bradley appeared thinner in photos, sometimes distracted during live interviews. In one segment of This Morning, co-hosts even asked if he was doing okay, to which he laughed it off, but viewers could tell something was off. Behind that laughter, there were arguments. Not the loud, dramatic kind, but the slow, quiet erosion of warmth that happens when two people drift apart. According to reports, Donna allegedly reached a point where she became concerned about Bradley's emotional well-being and the environment around him, particularly the pressures of fame and the toll it was taking on their family dynamic. The alleged filing, some sources say, wasn't about ending the marriage outright, but about setting legal boundaries, protecting assets, and ensuring stability for their son and future family plans. For someone as private as Donna, such a move would not have been made lightly. Friends describe her as measured, fair, and fiercely protective. If she's taking legal action, one source said, it means something truly significant has happened. If there's one thing Bradley Walsh has always been known for, it's composure under pressure. But those who know him best say this situation has left him devastated. According to production staff, Bradley has been keeping to himself more than ever before, spending long hours at his Hertfordshire home, avoiding cameras and focusing on his close family circle. He's reportedly told friends that he never saw this coming, and that he's doing everything possible to keep things private and calm. And while the tabloids have been relentless, Bradley has maintained his silence, a decision that's both dignified and telling. Even during his public appearances, when the subject of family arises, he chooses his words carefully. In one recent clip, he said simply, "Family means everything to me. You never stop working at it, and you never take it for granted." The audience applauded, unaware of just how close to home that statement had become. Meanwhile, Donna Derby has remained characteristically composed. While photographers have caught glimpses of her in recent weeks, leaving meetings, visiting London studios, and occasionally accompanied by her son, she's refused to answer any personal questions. Her silence has only deepened the mystery. Those who know Donna describe her as a woman of deep loyalty and principle. She has spent her adult life protecting Bradley's reputation, often declining interviews that could have boosted her own profile. So why would she now step into the spotlight, even in a legal capacity? Some sources claim she simply had enough, that years of emotional distance, work-related strain, and private disagreements finally reached a point where something had to change. Others say she's making a preemptive move, protecting her family's financial and emotional security before the media storm grows worse. But perhaps the most telling comment came from an unnamed family friend who reportedly said, "Donna's not angry, she's heartbroken. This isn't revenge, it's survival." When the news of the alleged legal filing hit social media, the reaction was explosive. Within hours, hashtags like "Stand with Donna" and "Protect Bradley" began trending on X, formerly known as Twitter. Fans were split right down the middle. Some defended Bradley fiercely, insisting that the cheerful, compassionate man they'd watched for years could never be involved in anything malicious. Others rallied behind Donna, praising her bravery and grace in what must be a painful personal chapter. Across the internet, fans shared old clips, Bradley tearing up during an emotional chase finale, or hugging a contestant after a big win. Moments that reminded people of his humanity. At the same time, supporters of Donna circulated images of her dazzling career in choreography and television, reminding viewers that she has always been more than just Bradley's wife. This wasn't just gossip anymore. It had become a national conversation about love, endurance, and the pressures of fame. In the middle of all this turmoil stands Barney Walsh, their only son. Barney, who has always shared a close bond with both parents, has reportedly taken on the role of mediator. Friends say he's been visiting both homes, checking in on his mom and dad, and encouraging them to focus on family, not headlines. Those who followed Breaking Dad know just how much Bradley adores his son. Their laughter, adventures, and heart-to-heart moments have made the show one of ITV's most beloved reality hits. But even that dynamic, insiders say, has been deeply affected. Filming for the next season of Breaking Dad